Good evening. I'm just showing my 7-figure journey. So be with me for my 7-figure journey. Last weeker আপডেট হইলো আমি WDC নতুন এডিশন হয়েছে আর কর্নিং এই দুইটা এডিশন হয়েছে। সো দিস ওয়ান এইটা হইলো I got $11.80. সো $1180 পাবো যদি এটা 355 উপরে থাকে। So current price is 453, so I'm very likely to get full premium. And then I got Glowing, which is a Corning. It's another massive AI infrastructure bottleneck and a shortage of things. So I think it's in a very positive territory, and that's going to go worthless as well. And in that I got $320. So I'm going to add more on Glowing and GLW and WDC. Now, first thing first, for my transparency, this is my year to day. My 38,970 so far I pocketed, which is a realized gain. Unrealized gain is on 391. Normally unrealized gain always stays negative. This is the way it is, but this one goes always up. And my year to date gain total from January to April is $39,369.99. So these are the things which I have closed. The only one which I have closed is $174 on HIMS, which is in loss. So this is my realized loss, the unrealized loss. And LRCX, which is fine because I've made enough money here to offset this. Hood is, it's a leap put, so I'm not bothered much about it. Now Oracle, as I said, I closed it. So these are the total money I received this year. And then PM, don't worry about it. Rocket Lab, I'm thinking of getting in again after the earnings. So the earning is this week. So I'll show you the earning calendars and then we can discuss. SNDK, it's just blowing basically after the blowout earning. I think market sell the news and it gone down by 10%, but end of the night gone up by 10%. So there is a 20% swing on SNDK. Now on any red day আমি SNDK তে আবার ঢুকবো. I'm going to get in SNDK. My Tempest position has been closed. WDC, as I said, it's a very new position, and GLW is a very new position. My Coherent and AAOI is been closed. Coherent I made $1,095, and AAOI, is it there? Where is AAOI? Okay, yeah, it's on the top. So on AAOI I made $2,520. It's closed and I don't have any new position of Coherent and AAOI. The very reason is because it has got earning this week. I'm expecting it will blow up. The earning will be, the expectation of earnings will be surpassed. However, আমি কোনোদিন earning trade করি না. Options trading এর ক্ষেত্রে I always recommend you to do the same. Never ever go beyond earnings, especially if it's a short dated one. Now if I go to my trade position again, sorry, my positions again. So I've got this one and this one. I've got laddered one, which is 5 contracts but 5 different dates and 5 different expirations and different strike price as well. NBS, is expiring in 15 days, and I'm not going to open any new position because it has got earning after 15 days. So I'll see how the earning goes and then I'll enter. And by this time, I'll let this go worthless. So I'll pocket about 2,250. Marvell released very good earning and recent Nvidia investment, so I'm quite happy to own it if it comes down to my price, which is 120, and it's currently 164. So I don't see it's coming anyway. LRCX, but you never know. LRCX, I got 7 positions, all are different expirations and different strike price. So I will roll this position on a red day. Iran, I'm letting these shares to go. Hood, long dated, GLW, as I said, it's just 26 days. I'm going to get in another ladder on GLW. Core Wave, this week it's expiring and I'm not extending it because there is earning here, so I'm not going to extend it. APLD, I'm letting this share go, so I'm quite happy because I made enough money here. You can see how much I made. APLD, yes, I made 2,376, so I'm quite happy about it. Now, there are a few positions I want to discuss. This is GLW. Right, so GLW আমার strike price হইলো এইখানে 125. Sorry, my strike price is here. Is it? I'm not sure. Let's see. GLW. Okay, this is my strike price, 138. Sorry. So 138. The reason it is the Bollinger Band ended here 146. So I am basically here. It's well below the expected move. So I don't think it will come. But if it comes, I'm quite happy to accept this. Now, if I go to WDC, so if I go to WDC chart, right, so WDC chart here, my WDC, right, so this is where WDC, what's my price? Okay, this is WDC 355, current price is 434, so 325 is basically I am here. Is it 325 or 350? Yeah, 355. So I am here below the middle range. I'm very aggressive on it because I want to own that WDC. So this is where I am. Let's talk about earnings. This week, the major earning is after close on Monday, Palantir, and then I got what else? So the Monday is basically Palantir and Fabrinet. Fabrinet is a very up move company now. So if anyone wants to get in, just wait for a red day and get in there. And then before open, PayPal, Shopify, Cypher Mining, which is one of the a data center company. So this can move quite a lot. Palantir, I'll discuss a bit later again. So let's see how the Palantir. And then there is not much on Monday, on Tuesday. So before open. But after close, the biggest one is AMD. These can shake the market. And you got Arista Network as well. LAV, Arista Network, AMD. There's few other small companies which I used to trade, but I don't do any longer. One is called Tampa's AI, which you saw the last week. I've given my share away. And then Jovi Corporations. It's one of those company who flying taxi basically they do. These are promising company. Navitas, that's a good mover, great move that they did. Then you got Light. Lumentum. Lumentum is basically, I think did I trade here in Lumentum? No, I think I haven't traded Lumentum here. KLM. No, I haven't traded Lumentum, but I did trade another one, Lumentum Corporations. So Lumentum is a photonic industry which I have very big conviction about that industry. So it's supply constraint. So I think after the earning, I will get in again in Lumentum in my public account. Right. Then we got again here on Wednesday, we got Uber. This is the one of the company which I like, Hut. This is called Hut 8 basically. This is another data center company. And then SolarEdge. I normally trade it on my PM account, SolarEdge, because you need energy as well in your you need diversification, especially on your portfolio margin account. That's why I do trade. This is the one in my watch list, IonQ. It is one of those company who has got the largest revenue wise. It's one of the big large company in quantum computing. And then you got DoorDash and ARM that can move the market, especially AI market, whole market that can move. So you got Tuesday AMD and Wednesday ARM. These are the things can move the market. Then you got Coherent. As I said, I closed my Coherent because of the earnings, and this is why it is I closed it. But I think they will do the big one, and I don't mind to lose out because I just don't want to be involved on something which I fundamentally I do not like earnings, because it is a coin of a toss. So, and then you got App. This was the last year darling, but this one it's been a bit beaten, so I'm not sure. Now CoreWave is coming on Thursday, so I think I'm not sure what I will do, but probably I will close it before the earnings. So this is what I am planning of. CoreWave and Iran, probably I'll close it before the earning. Rocket Lab has got earnings as well. After the earning, I'm going to get in. MP, one of the Donald Trump's backed company, I mean the government backed company is MP Materials. It's basically a rare earth company. It's got huge future, but the run has not started, so I'm not going to get in. And then you got Monster. SoundHound is one of the small AI sound AI company, so this is you can keep an eye on. Then you got TerraWolf. I used to have a loads of shares. I used to play that in a big way. So this is the earnings. Out of all those is basically, I'll go through the Palantir as I said before. Palantir expected move is 8.35% this week. So it can go 132 to 156. This is what the market maker is expecting it. But my understanding is Palantir normally moves about 12 to 15% on the earning week. In the last historical, this is what they did. So if it goes up, I think it will go up by 12%. But if it goes down, it will go down by 12%. So this is the one I am saying. But if you look at the Palantir chart, so I think the next support they have is $121. So if anyone wants to trade Palantir, I think they can do I'll show you where you can play the Palantir earnings. So if I go to Palantir, trade PLTR. So if I go to Palantir, so this is the earning date 4th. So say if I go to 33 days, right? So it's saying here, but I think it can go even farther. So I think if I do, which I'm going to avoid it, but if I do, I would put 115 in order to avoid the assignment. But it's the risk and reward is very poor. So this is why I'm not doing it. Sorry, let's go to the Palantir chart. Right, overnight it's 1.64% up. So right, so this is where the Palantir is. Right, so as I said, that's the base is Palantir. So this is the you can call it support. So it came up down here once, here once, here once, and then here once. So it, and then if you go back in the backward, that's again there is another one here, and that was used to be it used to be a resistance here. Now it became support, a clear support for this one. So if anyone wants to do that, but I recommend don't do this. This is, I hate playing earnings. So, and then the next mover is AMD. AMD chart, let's pull the chart. AMD's gone really high. So you can see that it has got a parabolic move here. So it's gone up too fast, too far. So the next support is going to be here, 250, 255.60. This is the range basically. So if anybody wants to play AMD, this is the right place to do it. But I'm not going to do it because this is one of those things. But those who is a very high risk trade taker, it's for them, not for me. Not for me. We can see the AMD expected move. Where is this gone? So AMD. My computer is very slow. Sorry about it. Right. So you can see its IB rank is extremely, extremely high. Look at this. IB percentage 97%, IB rank 85 point, historical volatility is 61, but you can see how much it's gone stretched up. Now this week they are expecting is 8% roughly up and down. So I think they will AMD will beat the expectation, will beat the earnings, they will beat on guidance as well, but still the market maker will not like it because they will sell the news. I think you will see that. So but Palantir is different things. I think Palantir will go up, AMD will go down after the one day after earning. This is what I am expecting. But as I said, I do not trade or invest earnings, do not play options during the earning time. But it's up to you what you do. Now, for transparency, this is what I always show what I do and what my positions are. It's just for transparency. I am making the YouTube videos for myself, not to watch by anyone, and probably no one watches my videos. So it's basically maybe 2 or 3 views but I want to see how it goes after the year. So when I evaluate, I'll see how much percentage I gained. Just considering this last 3 months, there was a war between Iran and Israel, USA, but I managed to make this much without taking huge risk. And all my positions are on very good. Apart from Hood, I made a small loss, but I'm going to get in Hood again after the earnings. And this is my positions. So my this week plan, let's say my this week plan is I'm going to get in on few more contracts on GLW and few more contracts on WDC on a red day. So I'll buy another 400 shares of WDC, another 400 shares of GLW, and after the earning, I will get in Coherent, Lumentum, and AAOI. These are my 5 stocks, but it all depends on the market conditions. If it's all going green days, nope, I'm not in. If it's a red day, I'm going to get in. Now, in terms of Bartiv, this is going to get closed. So what I will do, I'm going to roll it because there is no earning. On a red day, I'll move this short dated one and I'll move it to another 35 days. The same thing I will do with LRCX. It's all laddered, so this one will be moved on a red day. Iran, I will let my shares go. I'm not much bothered about it to go. But remember one thing about Iran. All the data center company has got good deals, commitments, and contract with hyperscaler like Meta, Google, Amazon, and all of the large companies. So they got now recently it's a supply constraint industry. So I think we will hear a big news about Iran very recently. From where, from who, I don't know. When, I don't know. I am 100% sure that they are speaking, hyperscalers are speaking with Iran because they do have, Irish Energy has got renewable energy on sites, data centers are ready, GPUs are ready, so they can tokenize their energy and infrastructures. So hyperscalers are behind them, but I think Iran is trying to squeeze a better deal than they had the previous ones. So you will hear Iran will have a contract with a big hyperscaler, and the day you hear the news, that company will go parabolic, and that's going to happen before the end of June. This is my honest opinion about it. So as I said, what I'm going to do is these are the things I will move. I'm going to close my Coway position. Currently I am in profit in Coway, my current position. So I'm going to close it before Thursday, before the earnings, with a profit. So I don't think, even if I stay, I don't think it will do any harm because the current price is $121 and my strike price is 100. So I don't think they are going to go down by 20% during the earning call. So these are the update. Now, why I make the videos? I make the videos basically for myself, not for anyone. I want to see how it goes after the year end and how it goes. By profession, I'm not, I don't do any white collar jobs like many people do. I am not clever and I do not, my videos are not appealing to anyone, or should not appeal to anyone, I would say. But I know my stuff and I do know what to do and how to do and when to do. I've been investing for about more than 15 years now, or maybe more than that. 15 years now. There are bad days I've seen. I've seen the depression. I've seen 2008 financial crisis. I've seen the first Donald Trump time, especially in 2017. I can remember it was a very bad year. Then I have seen the COVID, another bear market, big crash. And then I have seen Russia-Ukraine war, basically that made again another bear market. Normally bear market happens in every 4.5 years time, about 4 to 5 years time average. But bear market happened in 2020 and in 2022. But these were, but 2020 was very short-lived and 22 was about a year. Normally bear market lasts 11 months and the bull market runs about 4.5 years. So we are very early of the bull market. So I can say whatever you do with your money, my honest advice is do it with conviction and don't be a gambler. You cannot win or you cannot be rich overnight. The money you gain, you will lose it. You might think you are very clever. One day you earn got a good deal, a good return. But the following day it will give you a false hope. It will give you false confidence, and you are very likely to lose your money. You will blow your account. So I'm telling you from my own experience, do not be too greedy. Do not be. The market will punish. Mm, and the market makers, especially WSB, are not kind. They are zealot. They will do anything to manipulate the market in their favor, but you have to be very clever. You must have to be, you must have to have a structure in place, what you do, how you do, a plan, when to get out and how to get in and when to get in. So thank you very much and hope to see you my everyday video. But my everyday videos will be short, but my weekend video will be it will be a bit long. So goodbye to everyone and happy investing.